Columbus, Ohio has many diverse places to visit. There are especially many places of entertainment. This includes places such as the Short North and the Arena District. But how do college students get to visit these places, especially the large majority of freshmen who are required to live on campus and are not allowed to have cars while living there? Central Ohio Transit Authority is the only form of public transportation that provides service for the city of Columbus and the surrounding suburban areas. But what do students from the Ohio State University think about this option of transportation? So, what do you like about COTA?
I guess COTA is good for those who can't drive and don't have a license. They're able to travel from place to place and get to where they need to be able to get to.
It's easy to get to, basically. Efficient transportation, and it gets me from point A to point B.
I like it. I like it a lot.
COTA may be the only system of public transportation in Central Ohio, but it's not necessarily perfect. What do you dislike about COTA?
Travel time takes a very long time. People sometimes get on for one stop and they get off right off at the next stop, and they cause people who are trying to take long distances. It takes forever to get from place to place.
I don't like how there's so many stops, especially on High Street. There's fights on the bus, lots of foul language, and some of the crazy people kind of scare me.
I'm kind of surprised it's not a 24-hour system.
So, what do you think about when people ask, like, oh, the bus system takes too long, or it's like, you know, too many transitions? What do you like? What's your response to that?
Well, the transition part, I can understand the frustration. I know there are a lot of like crosstown lines that don't go far enough out to connect to other lines, and they save people some time. As far as taking too long, like you gotta understand, like a lot of people depend on the bus for work, so it's gotta be structured in a schedule such the way that it is now.
What do you think can COTA do to improve their bus system?
Some of the crosstown routes only come every hour, and there's always lots of people waiting at the bus stops, so maybe having it come more frequently, like every 15 minutes, such as the 81, the 83, and the 95.
They could make fewer stops or more buses. Also, clean the buses every once in a while.
One thing about COTA that I do know that most people need to take advantage of is their customer service. At the bottom of all these bus stop signs is a phone number. It's 614-228-1776. With complaints, driver commendations, basically just suggestions for improvement, people can call that number. And I know COTA pays attention to that. They keep track. All those phone calls are recorded, and you know, when you got problems as far as making too many connections, or you know, it seems to take me forever, you know, call COTA, explain to them what your issue is. And through time, you know, enough people, you know, they call, they make that same complaint. COTA's going to make that change.
Describe COTA system in one sentence.
A way of travel.
I'd say COTA is efficient, but not always enjoyable.
There is a lack of communication between college students and COTA. The average college student would probably complain about the bus system to almost anyone except COTA. This is because students think they cannot change the bus system, and therefore accept the belief that it is better having some form of public transportation than no transportation at all. However, we can make a change, because the way we communicate with others and with ourselves ultimately determines the quality of our lives. Anthony Robbins.